$365 out of the year that you guys are working on hockey. And I'm going to tell you right now, after 6 months, I got to run from hockey. All you coaches, I give credit to you because it's tough. I mean, parents don't understand how much time that we put into this, how much heart's into this. Throughout the week, there's many nights I lost sleep thinking about, geez, what are we going to do for practice? What are we going to try to make kids happy? How are we going to do this? And these are the things that go through our heads, you know, through the years. But these guys, they do it all year. And to keep this association running, my hat's off to them. So I'd like to round of applause for Tommy Point.
We started an off-ice program this year, twice a week. Had those kids having fun down at the KSC. We're here a couple times. We're in the rink. He had them everywhere. Without him, those kids would have gone from here to here. And what he did is he planted the seed, so from now on, these kids know there's going to be off-ice every year. So hats off to Sean Crump and what he's done this year for these kids.
Hard work pays off. And this year, they learned that. Our team learned that. You know, we had 9, 10 kids, and I told them, if you learn to play with heart and skate hard, it'll pay off. And I'm just going to bring them up one at a time. First kid, his mother couldn't be here, but his name became the Baby Bull. Many games, we came down to the wire where we needed to score a goal, and this kid was like a caged animal. He never said a word. I said, okay, here's what I need you to do. We need a goal, and when I opened up that gate, it didn't matter if it was our kid that had the puck or their kid. He was going to steal the puck from him and score a goal. And I'm telling you, probably out of 10 times, he scored 6 of those times to tie games and win them. So, Gabe Horner, come on up. Well, this is the baby ball. This person, most solid player I think I've ever coached, and possibly one of the toughest. Danielle Jenner, why don't you come up? Toughest. Between her and my son, I think they play each other just to see if we get to the guy first. Come on up. We had 278 penalty minutes. And this kid had 6 minutes of the whole year. I mean, and I think I go, geez, the kid was never in the penalty box, you're right. Isaac Murray. This next kid, he, funny, because let me go back. Coach Turgeon says one game, he says, listen kids, no more drop passes. I don't want to see not one more drop pass. And I swear to God, if we were standing on more end than this, no. And so all the kids are like, yep, no drop passes. 3 drop passes into the game. Rees is going to spin around. The kid's about as, you ask him to try different things, and he does it. He does these spin-a-rama moves, and it's very cool to watch, but I just remember no more drop passes and just 3 right in a row. Rees, come on up. Very creative. Mr. Creative, I call him. Because he was like a fly buzzing on you non-stop. And that's Vaillancourt. The other kid, just like him, the team, and these guys were forechecking fools. And other teams just hated them because they wouldn't stop buzzing on them. That's Drew Boy Swenson. He's a well-rounded kid and kept him happy, and that's all that matters. He would run over not only the other team, he would run over his own teammates. Chugga. When he got the puck, all the coaches would go chugga. And he'd just run right over people, and they stood his way. And he didn't do it to be mean, he did it because his head was down and he was a big kid and he would just crush people. So this kid had 96 points. I mean, he's a He's got wicked hands. When he'd get a breakaway, before the play even started, I thought, hey coach, $100 that he scores. If I had to pick a kid to score, it would be him. And 9 out of 10 times, he scored. So Matt Barton, come on up. Yeah, Thomas shows up every game, every practice, and I've never seen a kid. He could probably tell me all these stats while I'm looking at this paper. I mean, not only is he an intelligent kid, he shows up to play games. I mean, I don't know how many shutouts the kid had, but thanks. 9 shutouts. This kid is just the heart and soul of the team. Thomas, come on up. He's all done. Oh yeah, Barry Barton, my hats off to him, because I not only did I have to deal with one of us, he had to deal with 4 or 5 of us. He called me up and said, okay, we're going to try this, and then another coach would say, we're going to try that. So, let's give a round of applause to Barry Barton for the head of the team. Bring up Hooter. He just every game and he's one outside his time.
VIP!
Good job, Hooter.
Good job, Woody! That's VIP right there.
I'm gonna have there's a chant we did before every game. I made the kids show up and all before the games. I did tied into the off ice. We warmed them up, stretched them, and Hooter was our guy to get the whole team ready. So after we were ready to hit the ice, we're all dressed. We bring him in and he'd give it one last chant to fire him up. So I want to have Hooter give the chant out. That's what it is. Are you ready to scream? And then we ended up getting the name of the Heartbreakers because we beat teams that we shouldn't have beaten, but we did because the kids played with heart. And just like you see it now, we have 9 kids and a goalie. So that's not even two full lines. And we did that, I can't tell you how many times against teams that had 18 kids. We show up with 9 players and we pull off big upsets. Lisa's brother? Mary Burton. Mason Ingerson got a playmaker, 3 passes in the game. Gabe Horner, congratulations. Shut up, man. 0 club. Thomas Turgeon. 9 big.
I got one quick thing. It's interesting with our kids. First of all, when we went to a away tournament, they're like, "Where's your rest of your kids?" That's what we had. And I think it's a tribute to how hard these kids work. I mean, quite honestly, we just didn't have the luxury of having that 3rd line, but we were able to beat some teams that we shouldn't have beat. It was actually a tribute to a lot of the hard-working kids. They did some terrific things. And then lastly, quite honestly, all 4 of us are kind of looking at each other going, "Ain't gonna happen. You didn't get it." We don't really know who gets awards. We finish a game. We don't talk about it in the locker room. The kids don't talk about it. Don't talk about who scored goals, what our champ was, and really, these kids did a terrific job sticking together as a team. Okay.
Hooter, get up front.